And during that time, it was so clear to follow. It was so predictable to follow the outcome of every venue. Let it be mass actions, let it be elections, let it be the drive. It was so identified. The leadership of Komichi and this team is what we miss today. It is what we miss today. Therefore, you can't define the opposition politics in Zimbabwe today. It's so difficult to point the finger, but to have the confidence. People have lost confidence in the way the democratic struggle is going. It looks like the democratic struggle is only reversing. It is because we have failed the people of Zimbabwe. I want to publicly apologize to the people of Zimbabwe right now and to say we missed what our forefathers, our colleague leaders, have established M.A.C. for. I want to apologize. And may their souls rest in peace. It's not only them, this gentleman. Many women and youth, many people perished in various parts of the country. So many women were raped by ZANU-PF. So many homes were destroyed by ZANU-PF. So many young people were displaced in Zimbabwe and went to the diaspora. And people suffered trying to fight the war of democratic struggle. And you cannot lose this war. The democratic struggle must continue. And I do believe if people organize themselves, the struggle can continue. There are so many survivors who are there today in the countryside, some in the diaspora, who have the confidence, who need to reflect and to think, what are we going to be doing as a nation now that we are preparing for the general elections? The hope that people used to have when they went for elections is no more there. The confidence that they had when people were going for elections is no more there. As we speak right now, there's no mood in the rural community, in the location. It appears as if there are no general elections at all. Things are not enticing. What's wrong with that? We have found ourselves that way at fall. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart bleeds, especially when I think of our MDC, headed by Oshangira, based at Harvest House. It was a forced record. Zimbabwe would shake, the government would shake immediately out of Changira. But today, the government is relaxed, it is forgotten, it is in charge, opposition is quiet. What's the problem? We need to deal with those issues. At the moment, my own party, MDC, has been reduced to nothing. Non-existent. No one talks about it anymore. One day, I remember the minister in the Senate was talking about these elections. He said contestation will be between ZANU-PF and CCC. Then he said, MDC. They've forgotten about it. And can that be allowed? Can that be allowed to take place? No, we cannot allow that. We still have the energy and we have the leadership, qualities and capacity and capabilities to revive MDC. To unite every MDC person wherever you are, whatever group you belong to, wherever, if you are seated at home and you've lost passion for politics, whether you've joined some other small divisions or or small factions, wherever you are. I'm calling upon the entire nation and the entire family, this family, to come and unite and revive opposition in politics in Zimbabwe. A real opposition in politics in Zimbabwe. We have suffered quite a great loss in MDC. MDC right now is labeled ZANU-PF. Can you believe it? When ZANU-PF has got victims of people in MDC whom they tortured, raped, they destroyed their home because people were following MDC, and people are now labeling MDC ZANU-PF, which means something went wrong with our leadership. We must change that. We must bring back the MDC opposition mantra, the force and the drive, the vision and the activity. MDC is known for being in streets, opposing ZANU-PF in parliament, opposing ZANU-PF in councils. Wherever we would meet ZANU-PF, would oppose them, even in the mountains. But today you are being labeled to dine with ZANU-PF, to hug ZANU-PF, to kiss ZANU-PF. That cannot happen. Well, it's what we are watching. So we need to correct that. MTC is a party that has got history. We established the whole Prime Minister. We established the whole Speaker of Parliament. And we had mayors in all urban cities in Arad, in the country. But today we're nothing. We are being rejected by the masses. We are now shy to refer to yourself as an MDC supporter. That cannot be allowed. That should end right now, end today. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a dream to take MDC back to its greatest heights of the 2000s. I would dream to revive MDC, and I would dream to lead MDC from today onwards. I can't let this party die because there's some people who want to be clever for nothing. We could not allow that. MDC chinu chevanhu, MDC ipati yevanhu, MDC ndiye chembere, ndiye madhara, ndiye youth. Isaka tiri kunguva yacho, we are taking over the reins of MDC. We cannot let the party die. This is the position that we are taking, and we are going to make sure that we fight. We are not going to hesitate. We are already a big party. MDC is a brand. It is known in every household across Zimbabwe. The only problem was the leader. The brand can be good, but if you do not handle the brand well, people would reject it. You need to make sure that you maintain the brand, you keep the brand clean, so that people can continue to associate with that brand. So we're going to be rebranding MDC. So the confusion, the factionalism, the divisions that is found in MDC should end today. For one to repeat, I want to call upon all MDC families wherever you are to come back home. If you have gone to Triple C, come back home. If you have gone to anyone, come back home. If you have gone to ZANU-PF, come back home. We can do our job later together. I alone, I cannot achieve it. But with the involvement of my friends and comrades, we can do great things for the Zimbabwe solution. I therefore call upon all MDC members tonight, as we prepare to participate in the next general elections on 23 August 2023. Everyone who is interested to become a candidate should enroll with MDC, led by the interim leader, Komichi. Come and register to become a country all over the country. We want to field councillors all over Zimbabwe. We want to field members of parliament all over the Zimbabwe. Wherever you are, we will welcome you. So we invite you to come and enroll with us so that we can start a new thing. We can start a new opposition outfit, a new mantra, new trajectory, new vision, new approach. Everything is new. We learn from the old. We can make things new right now. So we need you guys to come. I want to repeat, for the order to be meaningful, we're going to use the baseline of the 2014 structures, just to remove the confusion. But as we rebuild this movement, we are not going to be selective. There are those people that have acquired certain positions through other means. They are still welcome to come and work with us. We will be involved in dialogue, engagement with them, so that we bring them on board. So for today, Mama can witness, when they're giving birth, what comes out first is the head of the person. So the head is shown. We will in due course reveal the candidates. But for today, we're like a mother giving birth. What comes out first is the head of a child. We need to observe unity on a national scale. We need to observe peace on a national scale. And we need to have a shared vision on a national scale if we are to fight the political crisis and the economic crisis for our country. On the political side right now, whilst there are opposition political parties in Zimbabwe, where is Job Scala? What is it doing in Chikuru? Is it justified for Job Scala to be in prison right now? This case that he committed, can't he be given the bail so that he can be tried at Chibakumba? We have got the rapists, armed robbers, who are on bail right now, who are being tried by Chibakuzima. What crime did Job Scala commit that deserves him to languish in Chikuru prison for almost a year now? Is that the Zimbabwe we want? Should we continue to fight as opposition? Tell me, Jacob Ngaruvume was sentenced to 3 years in jail for tweeting for an anti-corruption demonstration that never took place. Huh. I remember during our young days, we used to be all over the streets and we would be arrested. The maximum would stay in prison was 6 months. And would have caused something. Remember when we were doing the DRC activities? We had evidence to show that we had done this. But the maximum period that we spent in prison was 6 months. Today we've got Jacob Ngaruvume, who is going to spend the next 3 years in prison for tweeting for an anti-demonstration against corruption, which is a genuine cause. Zimbabwe on an international scale is on number 155 out of 158, 185 countries in terms of the corruption index. It's one of the worst corrupt countries in the world, Zimbabwe. There we got a gentleman who will say, let's demonstrate against it. Let's fight this evil corruption. In return, the man is jailed for 3 years. Is this the Zimbabwe we want, ladies and gentlemen? Can we be proud of our opposition? I am not proud. Let's do something. On the economic crisis, right now, people have wasted the wastages of the economic crisis. Almost the way we were in 2007 in 2008. That's where we are now. Where the exchange rate is bolted out of control and the government is left tongueless, no action, no plan, and things are just getting worse day by day. The other is that the exchange rate itself is shocking. Is there used in the shops? It's around 6,000 now. The parallel market is around 10,000, 12,000 to $1. What is the government doing? You are made to lead the country, to be president, to save the people of your country. If you can't save the people of your country, pull out. Pull out. We don't go to the State House to just sit and enjoy ourselves. We go to the State House to make sure that economic issues are resolved, political issues are resolved, so that the people of Zimbabwe live in happiness and harmony and live in positive peace. Right now, you can't believe it. The civil service salaries is pathetic. We received the report yesterday in the National Assembly where Honorable Wende gave evidence of figures which were received by the soldiers and policemen, such as 62,000 RTGs, 68,000 RTGs. And if you go in OK or PK, TM, whatever shop you're going to get today, what are you going to buy with this whole salary is 68,000? And you can be proud to be in Zimbabwe. Proud to be Zimbabwe. By birth, yes. By nature, yes. But not in terms of the governance. The economy is gone down. The government has failed. If that is affecting people that are working on a daily basis, teachers, soldiers, policemen, other general civil servants, what about the pensioners? What about the pensioners? How do you imagine how they live? Where they get money for rent, to buy electricity, to buy food, to take their children to hospital, to pay doctors' fees. Where do they get that money from? So these things are the issues that we need to deal with as opposition, if we are to be real opposition. We used to do this during Tsvangiraya's time. We used to do this during Matongo's time. We used to do this during Babaswanda's time. Where is it gone? That's where we are going back. That's where we are linking. That's where we are reconnecting. That's the spirit we are reconnecting to revive the real opposition is back under my intimidation. So get ready for that. If you're afraid to be arrested, to be killed, let me tell you a very simple story. The Son of God, Jesus himself, who had almighty powers, but when he came on earth to introduce the change of governance system, he was fought, he was resisted. He had to die for it. That's why today we pray that name, Jesus Christ. That's why we go to Apostle and Baba Abraham. That's why you guys from the Catholic churches, you pray every day. That's why you sing about that man. He did not just preach, he didn't just prophesy, he didn't just walk around the world. The man crucified, he was crucified for our lives. So if Jesus was crucified for 18 billion people, whom am I not to be crucified for 60 million people? I want partners in this struggle. There is no way you will change governance system without confronting the state when it's not prepared to negotiate. The current government leadership has to go to Mozambique and Zambia to confront ESG for them to have change. In our era, we're not going to go to Mozambique, we want to go to Zambia, but we'll go in the street. They can arrest, they can do whatever they want, they can prepare more presidents, they can prepare much kurubis. We must liberate ourselves. We must free ourselves. We want democracy in this land. Free jobs come. Free land. May the Lord bless MDC. And may the Lord bless his back. And all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Excellent. That's question time. Yes, one. Can be the first question, our first question.
Okay. Thank you, Senator Komichi. My name is Rowdy. My question to you is, I'm sorry that I was late, but probably I want to register my displeasure at the behavior of some of your security personnel. I was almost the name to do there. I don't think those are democratic values that your party purports to represent. I'll expect an apology from you. Then my question, I was asking some of my colleagues and I came to, and I said, apologies for being late. Are you now the president of the new MDC? And on what basis do you get that mandate, given that your party just came from Congress and you were some of the leaders that lost the third Congress? That's my first question. So what is the basis of you coming up with this? Or is it a split? Or are you forming another MDC? Or who gave you that mandate to become the president, if you are the president? Then my second question is that who are you supporting in the 2023 elections of all the candidates that are available? And do you think that elections will give us a lasting solutions to the problems that you mentioned? Thank you.
I want to start by sending an apology to you for the behavior of the guys who are purporting to be staying before me. I'm very sorry. I'll check the blame. I want to apologize because I don't believe in that. I believe in the rule of law. When someone becomes violent against the other, I want police to be involved there. That's what I believe. So just kukabirana kuti intra-violence kana kuti inter-violence yazoitika apinde mapurisa inina unodo that. Panorovana internally, panorovana kupi, I've always wanted the police to take that responsibility and deal with violence. I don't believe in violence at all. I am the interim leader of the MDC, as was left by those three gentlemen. Those three gentlemen, you see them?
Yes.
Shangirai, Gibson Swanda, and Baba Isaac Matu. The other MDCs that you are seeing running around, I don't talk about them.
Okay.
What I'm simply doing is to invite them to come back to me and let's move forward now. Because there's a lot of division, there's a lot of confusion, there's no direction. That's why I've told you that do you want to associate yourself right now with MDC? The answer I know is no. 98% of the Zimbabwean people don't want to associate with MDC. The reason is because of those MDCs that you referred to. Yet the 98% of the people that are in our areas, rural and urban, used to support those men. So that's where we're connecting and reconnecting. So I am the interim leader of those three men. The question of who has given you mandate, we are all Christians. Let me share you a very small story of Adonijah in Solomon. Adonijah was a very powerful, rich brother of Solomon. Immediately after the death of their father David, he took over Israel. But you know what eventually happened? An instruction was given to Solomon to ride on the horse and to tell the people that he was the leader there. So don't worry about that.
I think you are the attorney general today, because this press conference was supposed to happen at MDC offices, which is Harvest House. And Attorney General, he had to announce his leadership away from the palace. And Solomon, he had to be anointed to take over from whatever Attorney General wanted to do. So, Komichi, you are the Attorney General of today because you presided over the Congress at the MDC. You were the chairman and you presided over the Congress at MDC, Harvest House, and you were in charge there. You were the chairman, and you were the chairman of the MDC, and we presided over the Congress. And you were nominated at Harvest House. You were nominated, and you refused to be nominated. But you were nominated, but you were the one who was presiding over the Congress. At the last Congress, you got 3 votes. I don't know, maybe these are possible. Behind you, we are seeing the late comrades. Twangira is late. Gibson Smanda is late. And these are people who you purport to have nominated you as the president. Are you the president? Who nominated you? Who supported you? Who supported you for you to come and have this press conference? Was as MDC, people around the country, they know the MDC offices are at Harvest House. And even right now, Tsvangira's party, they use Harvest House as the MDC headquarters. Up to now. And you are here, people struggled to come to find you hiding here. You are the Adonijah of today. Even if people go to the Bible, in the Bible, and read about Adonijah, this is what you are doing. Absolute spirit. Absolute spirit is the spirit whereby someone will stand on the veranda and announce that, no, don't worry about my leader, he's still busy. Was right now the president of the MDC is in the UK. Right. And you are here announcing that you are the president. Why didn't you announce that you are the president when you were still around? So what you have done is the absolute spirit whereby you call the whole country to announce, to tell them now you have taken over. Just because the president of the MDC, who is Douglas Mwonzora, is away at work, assigned by you. You are the one who is in the standing committee. You are in the standing committee of the MDC. You are in the standing committee of the MDC, being nominated and appointed by the president, who is Douglas Mwonzora. So, you are Adonijah of today. And you are the Absalom of today. Taking over, pretending to be a leader. I don't know, with your 3 votes, you got 3 votes at Sheraton Hotel, that big hotel, 3 votes. After buses, he had brought people from all over the country, 10 provinces. Some came from South Africa, come from the UK. They came to vote you, but they refused to vote you because of your character. What you are doing right now is the same as what you were doing 2020 before the EOC, before the extraordinary Congress. You were always doing press conferences, but in the MDC. And right now we are doing the same. You have with this character of having press conferences away from the MDC offices. And right now, if you on your Facebook page, I don't think all your friends support you. On your Facebook page, whatever comments are right now which are happening, that's why you are hiding.
With all due respect, I think he...
Are you the president?
No.
Are you the leader of the party?
With all due respect, leadership, this is a question time. So if you are spending 10 minutes...
Which question? What are we questioning about?
Can I speak? because you've been speaking for more than 10 minutes. With all due respect, this is a press conference.
Who are you? We
Who
don't
are
know
you?
you.
No, no,
Who are you? We don't know you
Who are you?
in
We're
MDC.
for
We
the
don't know you in
president here.
MDC.
I'm
Who
not
are
speaking.
you?
We're
Who are you? We don't know you in
I'm
MDC.
part of FDC.
Who are you?
I'm part of FDC.
Who are
Are
you?
you
Tell us
the
your name, your position, your province. Who are you?
Who are
Who are you? It's an illegal press.
What's
It's
your
an illegal press. It's an illegal press. It's an illegal press.
What is your
It's an
position?
illegal press.
What is your position in the MTC?
It's an illegal
My brother,
press.
what is your position? Since 2020, since
You have done your part.
Since
You have asked
1999.
questions.
No,
I think
we
it's
don't
enough.
know you.
Let's give him opportunity to answer you.
We don't
I
know
if
you.
I'm
Komichi has
going to
been
be-
absent
You
from
have
party
raised your
programs
We
flag.
don't know you.
Let him
for a
answer
long
you.
time.
You
Let
are
him
those
answer you.
people.
Let him answer you.
You are-
Let the leadership answer you.
Who
You have raised
the
issues.
The
You have
leader of
said,
the president, the leader of
you have said he's
MDC,
got less than 3
the
votes.
leader
So
of
give
the
him the privilege
MDC
to answer
is
you.
in the
Don't
UK.
disturb. Give him the
Who
privilege
gave
to
him
answer
the
you.
authority
The
to come
leader
and
of the MDC is in the
He
UK.
has a right.
The leader of
He's
the
been
MDC
sanctioned
is
by
away.
the party, by the movement for democratic change.
You nominated him.
My name is not necessary. All I'm saying is give
You
him
nominated
to
and you
address you.
presided over the
You ask
Congress of the
questions,
MDC.
so he's going to answer
You
you.
presided over the Congress of the MDC as the chairman of the MDC, who was not nominated by the people in Zimbabwe. You are not even nominated by anyone. All the 10 provinces in the country, they didn't nominate
Instead
you.
of complimenting the efforts of Douglas
So right
Mwonzora,
now,
you're competing,
just
you're sabotaging him. And you want to put the blame on him.
You used that. My name is Apostle Boaz, the apostle of stubborn faith. Whatever I'm saying right now, I'm trying to address you because you quoted the Bible. You quoted Adonijah. Adonijah did exactly what you are doing. He went away and tried to, you see, this guy. Exactly what Haman did is what you are doing. Whatever grave that you are digging right now is that grave that you are going to fall into. And the Mordecai of today, who is Douglas Mwonzora, you are going to see him rising. Rising. You are Adonijah, you are Absalom, you are the Haman of today in this country. You are digging the grave for the leader of the MDC. But guess what? You are going to fall in that grave. Right now on your Facebook page, people are not supporting you. People are not supporting anything that you say. Sometimes you'll be posting things and I'll be feeling sorry. This guy, what really happened? What has he been smoking of late?
I think you are entertaining a mental health segment. We need
No.
to proceed.
My name is Apostle Boaz. I've been the chairman of the MDC. I've been the MDC for 20 since.
We've satisfied the law to start. We've satisfied the law.
Yes, I've been in the MDC. I've been in the MDC since 1999. This one. Wait. This guy, he can't even contest as a councillor. This one. He can't even contest as a councillor.
You want to blame Douglas Mwonzora? At one time you protected therapy
Check Gibson's
you protected him. You protected him.
You will never win any
Who works
election.
with these things?
I don't know. Check where you are hiding. Check where you are hiding. This small of people struggle to come to this place.
Thank you so much
Wait,
for
what
all the
details?
Voice of America maybe were not assaulted by us. Somebody maybe
No,
did
no,
that.
no, no.
So we apologize. I'm sure you've answered yourself.
We are
Like
not
someone
getting
is there
insult.
trying
We
to
are
sound
here This guy.
Why are you abusing?
Wait. More decided over and you want only nominated by one person. And this is the reason why he's here. He's not president of the MDC. The president of the MDC is Douglas Mwonzora. So he's not supposed to be doing all this. He's not supposed to be doing all this. Whatever he's doing doesn't have any support from the country.
Why report to the police? Nobody killed anybody.
You Komichi, we are not afraid of you.
Whom you are with,
We respect you so much, but we are not afraid of you.
This guy you are with, all these guys, they are not.
You are the one who was.
Yes, I don't need to have wasted your time, my brother. Douglas Mwonzora is the leader of the MDC. And you, Komichi, you are wasting your time. You are the Adonija of today.
This process
The Adonija of
is an illegal process. This one is an illegal.
Yes. So
An official presser must be done at number 44 Nelson Mandela. If he is genuine in what he is doing, let him come at number 44 Nelson Mandela. If he is genuine in what he is doing. If he is genuine in what he is doing, let him come at number 44 Nelson Mandela.
Can't even consent. Right now, if your post on Facebook, only maybe 2 people support you out of 50 or 60 or 100 people. On Facebook, on your Facebook page, you can't post anything that will bring happiness in you, because every post that you post yourself, Komichi, it will be rejected even by people in the MDC. They will never support you. So never waste the time.
Sorry.
No.
I did want to focus on individual characters. I had come here not to talk about Douglas Mwonzora, my brother Mzuri, or anyone, not Mr. No. I had come here to outline the vision I have. The right I have as Morgan Komichi, the belief that I have I can do opportunity politics, I can lead the new outfit of the opposition struggle. So I don't want to engage into this what we call.
How do you lead when people
I don't want
rejected you?
I don't want to
Which people do you want to lead?
How can you lead?
And
Which people do you want to lead? Which people do you want to lead?
You guys, that you
Which
come
people do you want to
ask
lead?
more questions.
You are in the structures of
and that is
MDC.
disrupted
This press
by
conference
We are the MDC people. Which people do you want
This
to
press
lead?
conference must end.
Our president is Douglas Togara
Take this
Mwonzora.
press conference at the house.
Our president is Douglas Togara Mwonzora.
If you want a press conference,
If you are genuine, come at number 44 Nelson Mandela.
you have to do it. You have to do it at the Harvest House. Harvest House is the home of the MDC. Morgan Komichi is in the structures of the MDC. He presided over the Congress of the MDC. And he is still part of the standing committee in the MDC. Why is he coming here hiding in this room? So whatever he has been saying, it is null and void. There is no other MDC except MDC led by Douglas Mwonzora, based at Harvest House. So any press conference, it has to happen at Harvest House, not in the shadowy places like this. So Morgan Komichi, whatever he has been telling the country today, it is null and void. People in the MDC, they are tired of his behavior. He can't even contest as a councillor, this guy. He can't even whatever he says, it is just out of context. He just does do things on his own. And there is no mandate. Nobody brought him here. Nobody assigned him to do this, because he is one person who is a loose cannon. He can do anything.
But does he not have a right to address, to say whatever I want to say? Are you saying he has no right to say whatever I want to say at any given time?
Morgan Komichi?
Yes.
No, he can't do it using the name of the MDC. Because he's in the structures of the MDC.
But
he presided of the...
saying whatever I want to say as Morgan Komichi, not as MDC, but as Morgan Komichi.
Yeah, as Morgan Komichi. Maybe it is what? That is, if he has got supporters, it is what? It is what? This one, he can't even have 3 votes, this one.
Why are you insulting him? To talk about
No, I'm
issues,
not
about
insulting.
3 votes. Can you get 3 votes yourself?
My brother, you are not an
Can you get
MDC
3
member.
votes yourself? Can you get 3 votes yourself? You, even a monkey, cannot vote for you.
Me?
Hey,
I'm here to represent the
They can't vote
MDC.
for you.
I'm here to represent the MDC.
So why are you attacking him?
Yes,
What's your name? Who are you?
I'm Apostle Boaz.
Apostle Boaz.
Yes, I'm in the media and information department at the Harvest House.
Your full name?
My full name is Boaz Mangamiso.
Mangamiso.
I've been with Changirai, I've been with Changirai, I've been with Tokozani Kupe since the formation of this party. And I came here to make sure this party is not soiled by a guy like Komichi. I'm here to defend the name of the MDC.
So you're here to defend Mwonzora?
No, I'm not here to defend a person. I'm here to defend the party as a brand, MDC. Because he wrote MDC, whatever, I don't know what he was trying to do. So we are here to defend the party.
What if he wants to separate himself from others?
No, you can do that.
So you are actually impeaching him for not doing so?
No, this party, it will never go anywhere. In fact, if he has formed another party, how many of these people are there, except that guy whom we don't even know? He wasn't in the MDC.
It seems this is a trend that is going on in the MDC, whereby press conferences are listed. The first one was of Dr. Tokozani Kupe in Blawayo. The other one was for Kudzanai Mashumba, right here at the MDC. Now this one.
No, all press conferences, with due respect, are done at Harvest House. We've got a press room. We've got a press room at Harvest House. If you want to have a press conference, you don't go in the bush and call media in the bush and start announcing things representing the party. It has to happen at Harvest House. At Harvest House, that's why we've got these press conferences. Komichi is in the standing committee of the MDCT.